Good morning. So I've just had a question about how to gently wean a 1 year old from breastfeeding during the night. And there's lots and lots of different ways that we can go about it, but these are my top tips really. And the first one is obviously to ensure that there's lots of good quality daytime nutrition. Make sure that they receive sufficient calories during the day through balanced meals, snacks, feeding. This will reduce the likelihood of genuine hunger at night. Offer a nutritious snack before bedtime can also help them to feel more satiated throughout the night. Number two, establish a consistent bedtime routine, creating that kind of calming bedtime routine that doesn't revolve around feeding. For example, you might feed earlier in the evening and then proceed with activities like a warm bath, reading, a story, a massage, a cuddle, that kind of thing, which will help your little one to associate sleep with other comforting activities. Um, what I like to do is if they do fall asleep on the boob is I wake them up. So if that's the last thing that you do, wake them up slightly before you pop them to bed and then carry on with your other lovely comforting things. Maybe it's a rock, maybe it's a cuddle, maybe it's a shush, a pat, whatever it is that you're doing. You can also gradually reduce those nighttime feeds. So start by shortening the duration of each of your nighttime nursing sessions. For example, if you typically feed for 10 minutes, reduce it to 8 minutes for a few nights, then to 7, then to 6. And you can do that very, very gradually. You can do it in 30-second bursts if you want. Alternatively, if they wake up multiple times, begin by eliminating one feeding at a time. So you can kind of almost protect a window of time. So you choose where that window is. Maybe it's the beginning of the night, maybe it's the end of the night. Both have got different problems and different advantages. But during that period of time, you won't feed. You'll do other things to help comfort your child, but you won't feed until that time has passed. And then you increase that time, maybe by 15-minute intervals, and keep going like that. These things are quite hard, I must say. You offer comfort in other ways. So when they wake at night, you provide comfort through gentle methods. You don't ever leave them, rock, pat, offer a comforter like a stuffed animal or a muslin, whatever it is. Over time, this will help to learn that soothing to sleep doesn't just rely on the boob. Involve your partner if possible. If you've got a partner, help them to respond to nighttime awakens, because they won't associate that partner with nursing and they may accept comfort more readily from your partner, which will obviously aid that weaning process. The other thing is communicate with them. Even at a young age, children can understand simple explanations like milk is for mornings, now it's sleepy time, to gently set those expectations. There's loads of amazing books, actually. I think I should have done this beforehand, shouldn't I? There's loads of great books. This is a lovely one. Nurses When the Sun Shines. It is by Catherine Havener. It's a lovely book to start reading as part of your bedtime routine, to explain to young children that milk is in the daytime. Basic consistency and reassurance are key. And what I would say is, whenever you're going to make any changes with regards to feeding in the night, only do it when you can be consistent, because the more you chop and change and you allow them to feed when before you didn't, the harder it's going to be. It is a hard process to go through, but the more consistent, if you can get in your mind frame to be consistent, then it won't take very long at all. If you're not at that stage where you feel like you can be consistent, I wouldn't even start trying, because you'll just end up driving yourself daft. It is a real gradual process and it will take time. There might be setbacks, especially during when they're teething or the poorly or that kind of thing. But just staying patient and maintain consistency is what you really need to do. Remember, every child is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. There's loads of other techniques, but have a try of these first few ones to start off with and then keep talking to me.